This is a fan favorite to get pictures in front of the tree. I'd encourage everybody to get a picture in front of our Christmas tree before you leave. We're getting ready for our country Christmas celebration that kicks off next week. They're putting the final touches on all of the decorations. They just put these big snowflakes up in the last day or two. The tree was put up, I guess, last week. If you look behind the tree, you'll get a glimpse of the biggest chandelier in the resort. This is a 3,000-pound chandelier with 158 lights on it. They got a button that they press and it'll come down, they clean it, hit the button, and it goes right back up. Now to the right, if you look up, this is our Delta Ballroom. Over 80% of our business comes from conventions, and this is the convention portion of our resort. The Delta Ballroom here will seat up to 7,000 people. So we handle some very big resorts, or very big conventions at our resort. Now to our left, you'll see that big white brick wall. Now that was the exterior of the original Magnolia that was built in 1977. It opened with 600 guest rooms and 1 ballroom, and they were concerned that they had overbuilt. Since then, we've had several expansions, one in 1983, then 1988, then in 1996, this area was added, the Delta area with the Delta River. And we've gone now from 600 guest rooms to 2,988. And we have 700,000 square feet of convention space. We're the largest indoor hotel in North America that does not have a casino. We can't have a casino in Tennessee. Coming up on the right-hand side, you'll see some of our citrus trees. Now these you certainly wouldn't see normally in Tennessee. The first two there are papaya trees. And you can see they're growing some fruit up there at the top. There's another one there. Then that's a pineapple guava tree next to it. Then we have a Florida orange tree, a lemon tree, several grapefruit trees. And most of these do produce fruit seasonally. Not even growing on them right now. See our twinkling Christmas trees that we have setting up for our country Christmas.
So it's next week.
These palm trees to your left, these are called ponytail palm trees. See how the leaves kind of look like a pony's tail? We just hung our stockings. Does anybody have a stocking that big at their house? That would be good for Santa Claus to fill up, wouldn't it? As we come out from under the bridge here, if everyone will look up, you'll see the highest point in the resort. It's 15 stories high up there. And there's 6,200 panes of glass. To give you an idea, if you took all that glass down, it would cover 7 football fields. It's hurricane resistant, golf ball size hail resistant. So even if it's ugly outside, it's still beautiful in here. Next on the left, you'll see our Delta fountains, where each evening between 6 and 9 o'clock on the hour, they do a fantastic light show with the fountains synchronized to music This whole area is lit up, and it's really something to see. You should check it out. If you're looking for something to do this evening, and the best part about it, it is free. There's 106 fountains, and there's a geyser in the middle that shoots up 85 feet. It's really pretty. Now coming up, if you'll look above this bridge, you'll see Old Hickory Steakhouse. This is our signature restaurant at all of the Gaylord properties, and it is fantastic. If you're looking for a real nice place to eat, you can't beat it. They open at 5 most days. They're not open every day, so you do have to check with the front desk to be sure they're open, but they open at 5. Reservations are recommended but not required. Now we're coming up on the waterfall section of our river, which is a fantastic place to take pictures. These are really pretty. So the waterfalls are not only pretty to look at, they're essential for our filtration of our river. We overturn all of our water. That's almost 500,000 gallons of water every 3 hours. And in doing this provides plenty of oxygen to keep all of our fish healthy. These big leaf trees here, these are banana trees. You see some bananas up there on. Coming up on the left here is our banyan tree. This is from India, and some cultures believe that if you make a wish under the banyan tree, that your wish will come true. Anybody want to make a wish? I may make one too. All right, make your wish. Good luck with that. Anybody see any alligators so far? I think I see one over on the right there. That's old Stony. He's always sitting there watching us go by. He hasn't ever moved, though. I'm starting to think he might not be real. If you look directly above Stony, you'll see a big mahogany tree. That tree was brought in before the roof was put on by helicopter. And they planted that tree and then built the roof around it. So it's been here since 1996. Now you may have heard in 2010, Nashville was hit with a historic flood. And all of this area, the Grand Ole Opry, the mall out back, everything was flooded. If you look at this bridge that we're coming up under, the water was up to the lights. That's how much water was in here. So when they rebuilt after the flood, we had to drain all of our international water out of our river. So what do you think we did? We sent the Jack Daniels bottles out again. So we got back bottles from all around the country and all around the world. And in May of 2011, we had a reblending ceremony and mixed all of that water back in with our Tennessee River water. And we got back to sailing on international waters. And you see all of the greenery around the plants. These are foxtail ferns here on the right-hand side. We have a team of horticulturists, 15 gardeners that work taking care of the whole resort, making sure everything is beautiful every day. If you look over to your left, you'll see our boathouse. We have a fleet of 5 of these Mark Twain style riverboats. And this is where we keep the ones when we're not using them. These all run on 16 car-sized
Down
batteries.
below.
Coming up on the left-hand side, there'll be 2 trees next to the brick wall over there. Those are cocoa trees that were gifted to us after the flood from Jamaica. Well, I see the dock coming up, so we're winding down our trip around the Delta River. I hope you all have enjoyed learning a little bit about Gaylord and Opryland. As we approach the dock, please keep your hands and arms inside the boat for your safety. Once we stop up there, I'll ask the front section to exit first, then the back section, if you'll remain just a moment, will get you out. So on behalf of Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center and the Delta Boats and myself, thank you for riding with me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.